Hi, my name is Wesley. I am a certified crash out. He was like, set this day aside and make sure you don't plan anything. You are gonna get some tonight, like, right before I close it, a Snapchat notification pops up. Bitch, why is this bitch titties sitting in the chat? Bitch, I'm scrolling. I wanna see you again.
My titties purple, they plastic. I like my money Jurassic. This pussy pop back elastic. You bitches don't want no static.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wesley. If you do not know who I am, if you do know me, welcome back, bitch.
Hey, bitch.
So today's video is going to be another story time, and of course the story time is going to be about my ex, because I don't miss him like at all, but I've been with that man for so long. I have so many stories to tell about him. So yeah, this story time is going to be about baseball. If you've watched previous story times, that name should ring a bell. If you haven't watched my previous story times, make sure you guys watch this video all the way through, and then at the end, the playlist, click that and you can watch them, girl. Today's video is about the first time I crashed out. Yes, if you don't know me, hi, my name is Wesley. I am a certified crash out. I've gotten better. I don't crash out really bad anymore. I don't crash out rarely anymore.
Stop the cap.
But before, oh bitch, yes, significantly would crash out. Yeah, I crashed out a lot of times. This isn't the worst crash out. I feel like the worst crash out, I'm gonna really have to like think about if I want to tell y'all, because I feel like y'all might judge me, like for real, for real. If you want to hear how I crashed out for the first time, then just keep on watching. But before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn that post notification bell on so you can get notified every time I post a brand new video. Let's just get right into it. So this was like around our, like, before we hit our 6-month mark. Me and this man, baseball, have been dating for like a couple months at this time, but everything was going good, you know. I'm living the life, like no one knows I'm in a relationship at this point, like not a single soul. I had friends, but I didn't have like close friends to where I would tell them like, hey, I'm dating a 19-year-old at the age of 14.
You're a victim.
Why is Khalees calling me? Hello?
What? Oh, hold on, my mama's calling me.
Okay,
Sorry.
good. I was not telling anyone, like it was just between me and him, and we were just chill or whatever. Yeah, everything was going good. I'm happy at this point. I'm obviously ignoring the red flags because I'm dumb, young, and naive, and I'm just not paying attention to like how he's not really a good boyfriend in the beginning, but it is what it is. So he actually like called me one day or FaceTimed me one day. He was like, what are you doing this day? And I'm like, I don't think I have anything going on. Like I'm not gonna be in school or anything, so I think I'm gonna be free. So he was like, well, set this day aside and make sure you don't plan anything. And I'm like, wait, why? And he was like, I'm finna take you out on a date for our 6 months. And I was like, wait, what? Like, you are planning a date for our 6 months? The whole time, I didn't even think you would remember our 6 months.
No shade.
And you're actually taking the time to plan like a full-blown date for us? Like, it was stuff like this that just made me so delusional and so in love with this man. And plus, he was my first everything, my first body, my first kiss, my first date. Like, I was obsessed with him. Like, he was my first love. So like, when he said that, I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm an emotional roller coaster, not gonna lie. Back then, I would cry over anything and everything. He told me that and I just started crying. I was like, oh my gosh, like I didn't even think you would remember. Like that is so freaking crazy. And then he was like, of course I remember, like I have the date saved or whatever. And I was like, oh my god, I love you so much. Like what the freak. I made sure, you know, I didn't have any plans on that day or whatever. The day comes, he was like, we're black. And I was like, okay. So y'all, I did not have no sense of style. I still feel like to this day I don't really have like my own sense of style, bitch. I literally just wear workout clothes. Like that's what makes me comfortable. That's what I'm comfortable in. Anything oversized, bitch, that's what I wear. But back then I literally wore, stop, this is so embarrassing. I wore like these pants joggers things. They were like ruffled, I don't know. And plus I was big. I was so big back then. Like I pulled him big, bitch. I know he wish he had a bitch now because the body is bodying, bitch.
Period.
And then I had like a black puffer vest and I wore like a red turtleneck under it. And then I had my black Chelsea boots that had like the red tip in the back. It was tea in my head at the time, but looking back, I'm like, bitch, you thought you was Mr. Put that shit on, bitch. No, bitch, you was giving, bitch, what the fuck is he wearing? And bitch, where the fuck is he going? Like,
No shade.
that's what I wore that day. He came, he picked me up. He was wearing some, my man. Oh, bitch, not my man no more. Was my man. Some khaki pants and he had a black button up. He looked really good. He had his hair cut. I was like, okay, white boy, like, that's my man, that's my man, that's my man. Like, I was just, I was so in love with this white Caucasian man. Like, that's so crazy to me to this day. Like, oh my God, for real. He came, picked me up, was opening doors for me. I got in, I had flowers. He got me flowers. It was just like, I felt very like, bitch. Like, I felt like that girl. Like, I felt like I was that girl. So we drove into the place or whatever, listening to music. He said that he was planning on taking me to this place called Bama Bucks. And it's like really country. If you know where I'm from, then you know what it is. It's like really country and like, I don't know. It just gives very much. And I felt like I would be uncomfortable personally. He was like, he had like changed it around because he knew like I would be uncomfortable, but like he really wanted to take me there because it's like nice and it's like expensive and he wanted me to try it or whatever. But I was like, yeah, no, I'm glad you didn't choose there because I definitely would not have wanted to go. But we ended up going to like this restaurant in Gaston. We get there, he opens my door, we go in, we order. We had like this girl waitress and she was like, are you guys like together? And before I could even answer, he answered and he was like, yeah, we are. We're about to celebrate our 6 months. And I was like, oh my God, like, you are gonna get some tonight, like. Bitch, that had me so geeked. I was like, oh my gosh, you're definitely finna get some punani tonight. Like, bitch, as soon as we get back to your house, bitch, drop your drawers and bitch, I'm finna lock my jaws. Like, for real, like, you claiming me in public, babe? I was so geeked out of my mind. Like, I was so geeked, so geeked, so geeked. I had a great time. He had a great time. We go to get ice cream after. I'm not a big ice cream fan, so I ended up getting, I think I got like a cookie or something, or like, it was like a cookie cake. Something like that. And he got ice cream and we were just sitting there eating it together, like talking. Like, it was really a cute ass date and I really enjoyed myself. We in the car, we start heading back home. We're listening to music or whatever. I see he like keeps checking his phone. So I'm like, okay, you know, like maybe it's the GPS that he's looking at, but I don't remember him putting on no GPS. So he's like checking his phone or whatever. Something tells me to like ask him for his phone to play a song. So I ask him for his phone. He opens it and then like he's doing something and then he gives me the phone. So I'm like, okay, thank you. So I take the phone, I play a song or whatever, and you know, that's it. I didn't look through it because bitch, I'm sitting right next to you and bitch, you driving. I don't want to risk either of our lives if I find something. So I didn't look through it, but like I didn't have like a inclination to look through it. Something told me to like just take his phone or ask for his phone and play a song. So I did that, didn't like see anything, nothing popped up or anything. So then played the song, gave it back to him, and then he's like looking and then he puts it back down. So now he's driving or whatever. We get to his house and we go in, his mom isn't home. So we had the house to ourselves and I was just like, oh my God, like, just came home from this good ass date with my man. I'm gonna go lay it down on him, you know. put this thing on the bitch. So we get in the house or whatever. He changing or whatever. He gives me one of his oversized shirts because he knows I love only sleeping in like oversized shirts. So he gives me his oversized shirt and he's like, here. And then I was like, wait, I actually want to shower first. So we ended up showering together, whatever, you know, doing couple things that couples do. Get out of the shower. I put on the oversized shirt or whatever. He puts on his gray sweatpants and he doesn't have a shirt on. He literally just puts the gray sweatpants on. That's it. So then we're laid up, cuddled up, watching a movie, having a good night or whatever. We end up, you know, doing the zoo for the second time. And yeah, that was that. And then after that, he was like, I'm gonna get on the game. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna just lay down and probably watch on or put on one of his shows or whatever. So he was like, all right, if you need me, just tap me. Whenever he plays this game, he always wears his headset. He has his headset so freaking loud where you cannot talk to him while his headset is on. So he was like, I'm about to get on the game. So if you need me, just tap me, babe. And I'm like, okay, babe, I got you. He gets on his game or whatever. He has his headset on, he's playing. I decided I want to listen to music. So I put on the thing or whatever, but like how his TV is set up, his Apple Music, like you have to do it from his phone. With my TV, I could just do it with like the remote itself, but like in order for me to play Apple Music on the TV, I have to play it through his phone. So I needed his phone. Bitch, I literally should have just stuck to watching TV and not play no damn music because it seems like phones and me and niggas just don't go together like at all. So I'm like, babe, I need your phone. I need your phone. He doesn't answer. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just get it myself. Like, I don't want to bother him. He's playing his game. He's in a match. Whenever he's in a game, it's like you have to like wait till like he dies or like something to where you don't bother him, because if you bother him while he's on that game, bitch, he doesn't go crazy, but he's like irritated bad. And hey, we just had a good night. We just fucked twice. I'm not trying to ruin the mood, babe. Like, play your game. I'll just look for it my damn self. So I'm looking, it's on the dresser. I grab it and I know his password. Like, we swap passwords or whatever. But bitch, you know me, dumb, delusional, naive, don't got nothing to hide, don't got no hoes, dropped all the hoes. I go through his phone and I'm looking for Apple Music. I click Apple Music. We have a playlist, or we had a playlist that said Us Forever. So I click the playlist and I'm like looking through the songs or whatever. I choose a song I want to listen to. Bitch, before I go to click, I kid you not, bitch, I swear on everything. I click the song, I go to close the phone. Right before I close it, a Snapchat notification pops up and it's from a girl and it says typing and then it says sent, like she sent a chat. So I'm like, who's this? Because it's a name that I don't ever recall remembering. The fact that I like even click to like go to Snapchat and just lurk is crazy. Like, God really brought that to my front doorstep, and bitch, I opened and let him in. Like, so I see that, I don't click on it, but like I just swipe out and then I go to Snapchat because I don't want to open it. So I have slide to see what she said, and she was like, just got home, what are you doing? And I'm like, okay, I want to see what they're talking about. Yeah, cause, bitch, why are you asking my man what is he doing? Bitch, she's laid up with his bitch. Why are you asking my man what he's doing? So, bitch, open, what y'all talking about? I'm going through the phone. Round of applause, bitch, you made me mad, bitch. I don't see my nigga nowhere. So I'm scrolling. I scroll too far, right? Bitch, why is this bitch tease sitting in the chat? That girl breastises was just out and in the chat just sitting there, and I'm like for real? Oh, this what we doing? So I'm like, wait, let me look at the date, because this might be before we were together. Bitch, why is the date like a month prior to that day? Mind you, we've been together 5 months, almost 6. Well, no, at this time, bitch, it was 6 months because we just came from our date and it was on our 6 months. Bitch, why the is it 1 month prior to the current date when we started dating 6 months ago? So I'm like, so I feel myself getting mad. I automatically, I see it, I feel myself getting mad. But I'm like, you gotta calm down for a second, finish reading, cause bitch, hey, she might just be thirsty as fuck and sent your man her, you know, what's the name? And he probably just didn't even want to see that, didn't want to respond no name. I'm scrolling, I don't see any of his like stuff in there. Like I didn't see like, he didn't have his, you know, what's the name saved in there. So I'm like, okay, maybe he didn't send her anything. Like, I don't know. But I'm scrolling and I'm reading. She's like calling him handsome and stuff. And he's like, thank you, babes. Thank you, babes. Strike one. Then I'm reading. She was like, oh my gosh, it looks so big. It looks so big. Bitch, what look big? His head? Because I know he got a big ass head. Bitch, what you talking about, bitch? What look big? Like, so I'm like, oh, bitch, straight two. Bitch, I'm scrolling. I want to see you again. Oh, bitch. Bitch, you want to see who again, bitch? I know you ain't talking about my man. My mayo packet. Bitch, who's you talking about? Bitch, who you want to see again? Because, bitch, who do you want to see again, bitch? I'm like, oh my God, bitch, strike 3. Like, bitch, no, bitch, I feel myself getting hot. Like, whenever I get mad, oh my God, if I can't put my hands on you, bitch, I'm finna start crying. But you right there sitting in front of me. So you, easy target, bitch, I'm finna choke your ass out. So, I finished reading. I'm like, wait, calm down, bitch, finish. So I'm like going fast because I see like his game is almost done. So I'm going fast. We get to the end. So yesterday he asked, what you doing? And then she was like, just got out of the shower, something, blah, blah, blah. But then he was like, I might be busy tomorrow, but I may want to see you the next day. So I'm like, what the f? So then, I guess they were texting like that day while we were on a date. They were texting that day. And then he was like, what you doing? And then she was like, nothing, just got home, what you doing? So I'm like, okay, you're playing in my face. We just went on this nice date. I'm thinking everything's going good, like we're happy. What the is going on? Like, I do want to preface this. They didn't do anything physical, but he sent stuff. They were texting. You went to that bitch's house. She didn't let him because she was a virgin and she wasn't ready for it. She said like it was too big or something like that, whatever. So they didn't, because I seen in the text messages like she said, oh, I'm sorry that we couldn't do anything. Like, I hope this doesn't make you not want to talk to me anymore. I'm like, bitch, you let this nigga come over and you didn't munch. I'm not even gonna lie. That man has some good, bitch. That man has some good pipe. And you ain't let him hit, like, girl, you missed out. No shade. Like, bitch, if I was you and I'm the side bitch, oh, bitch, I'm finna get my ones. No shade, no tea, no shade, no shade. I'm finna get my ones. Like, I'm finna indulge in that. For sure ski. Although they didn't do anything physical, bitch, that was enough for me to say that you were cheating. I'm sorry. That was enough for me. So, I'm going through whatever. I get to the end. I feel myself getting mad, bitch. I close the phone. Boom, threw the phone right at the back of his motherfucking head, bitch. That same big ass head that she must have been talking about, cause bitch, I know you ain't talking about that dick, because I know that dick is big, but bitch, oh, please tell me you not talking about my man dick. Bitch, boom, threw it in the back of his head. He like, man, what the f? Take his headset off, turns around. He's like, what the f wrong with you? And I'm like, no, nigga, what the f wrong with you? And we just like, I don't know what took over me. Bitch, I just seen black. I start crying. I go up to him. I'm hitting him. He's like trying to grab my hands. I'm hitting him. I'm saying, let me go. Let me go. I'm crying, hitting him. Oh my God, this is gonna make me cry thinking about it. We're good. Bitch, don't cry. Don't cry over that ass nigga, bitch. Why the f are you crying over that mayo packet? I'm like hitting him. And y'all, I don't believe in putting your hands on people. That was my first and only time I've ever put my hands on a man. I've never done it since. Thank God he didn't like retaliate and put his hands on me, because he probably would have whipped my ass. No shade, no shade. He probably would have whipped my ass. But so like I'm hitting him. He grabs me. I'm like, get off me. And he's like, what the is wrong with you? Stop hitting me. Like, what's wrong? Talk to me. And like I'm just crying. I'm like, I hate you. Let me go. I was like, how could you do this? And he's like, what the are you talking about? Like, stop. And he like shaking me. So he shakes me, sits me down, and he's like, babe, talk to me. Stop. What's wrong? And I'm like, who's that bitch in your phone? Like, I'm cussing him out, yelling at him. Like, I'm calling him a bitch. Like, I hate you. Take me home. I knew this was too good to be true. I knew this day wasn't gonna last. Like, I knew you would ruin this day. I knew this wasn't gonna last. Like, I'm just saying a whole bunch of shit. Mind you, whenever I'm mad and I'm arguing with somebody, my mouth gets reckless. It's like, that's something I need to work on really, really, really bad this year. But my mouth gets really reckless. So like I'm yelling and saying, I hate you. Like, I don't want to be with you no more. Like, take me home, blah, 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 whatever. He's like trying to explain himself, you know, every dude always trying to say, oh, it's not what it is, when bitch, I just saw for myself, it is what the it is. But you know, he's giving me the runaround, whatever. He grabs the phone, he's looking, he's like, babe, this is old. I'm like, it's a month old. And you were just texting that bitch yesterday and today, asking her, what's she doing? What's she doing tomorrow? Like, what the do you mean this is old? Like, don't play in my face. Like, that is the one thing that pisses me off. These are like my two top pet peeves. One is bad communication. If you like not texting me, I hate that. If you feel some type of way and you not telling me how you feel, that pisses me off so bad. The second thing is playing in my face. Bitch, you play in my face, oh my gosh, that, oh, it be making me want to get domestic. Like, don't play in my face. 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 I'm mad. I'm like, oh my gosh, like you're playing in my face. Like, I hate you. Take me home. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. You ruined our date. Like, I want to break up. Like, I'm done. We're arguing. He's like trying to tell me like, no, I'm not taking you home until we talk this out. We ended up talking it out. I'm like, I still don't want to be with you, but you can take me home. Like, I'm calm now. I don't want to be with you. You can be with that bitch and you can go see that bitch, and I don't want to be with you. And he's like, babe, I swear, like, it's only you that I want. Like, I promise, like, I'm sorry. Like, please, I don't want to lose you, blah, 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 whatever. So he's like, I'll even block her. And I'm like, okay, so you can do it. Because I really didn't think he was going to do it. So I'm like, okay, well, then do it. Block the bitch then. Bitch, sit right here. Let me see you block the bitch. Block her ass. Since you all big and bad and you gonna block the bitch, block the bitch. He goes on his phone. He's like, babe, look. So he goes on his phone, taps her, blocks her. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you blocked her, but on Snapchat, you can easily go back and unblock a bitch. So how am I supposed to believe you? And he's like, I promise you, babe, like you can have my Snapchat password if you need it, like blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no. But don't get me wrong, I am young as fuck, and at this time, people be giving out Snapchat passwords and stuff. If they're in a relationship, bitch, no, not me. I don't want your Snapchat password, because if I have to do all that, then we should not be together, like, at all. So I'm like, no, it is what it is, whatever, like, I'm done. I just really want to go home. So he's like, babe, please, like, can we work this out? And I'm like, that's something I'm gonna have to think about. Mind you, I love this man. I don't want to be with anyone else other than this man. So obviously in my head, I'm like, bitch, you still gonna take him back. Like, you still gonna be with him. You're dumb. But, you know, I had to, you know, play hard to get and play like, you know, we was really done. So he gets his keys, I get my stuff. I change because I literally was just only wearing like my underwear and then his shirt because I was gonna stay the night. But I change, we get in the car, he drives me back home. Before I go in the house, he's like talking to me or whatever. He's like, please, like, can we please work this out? Like, I'm willing to do whatever it takes, blah, 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 whatever. We're talking. I get tired of talking. I go in the house. I sleep on it, of course. Sleep on it, bitch. I wasn't crying no more. I feel like that day, like, kind of numbed me. And, like, that day, I was, like, you know, soft and, like, cried. Oh, he did this, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, anytime he up after that, oh, bitch, definitely got my get back. The fuck, bitch? I I strongly believe in like, okay, you're gonna leave whenever you want to leave, but until you want to leave, bitch, get your get back. For real, dead ass, get your get back. Like, hey, I do, you know, really believe like, hey, don't stay in something that, you know, is not meant for you. But if you're just like, oh, I'm so in love with this person, like, I don't want to leave, at least do your dirt. So where it's like, you know what, I love you, but you playing in my face, so bitch, I'm finna play in another nigga draws. You get it, you get it. Yes. Yeah, we took like a little break. It was like for like a week, but then he kept blowing up my phone, kept popping up at my door, and it was so strategic because like my mom, she would work nights, so she would go to work at like 3 something and be gone for the whole night. Every time she went to work, because he didn't see like the truck in our driveway, because my mom drove the truck. If he didn't see the truck in our driveway, he knew she was at work. So he would pop up, bang on my window, bang on the door. We didn't have a Ring camera at this time. So yeah, he would just like randomly do that. And like, he was really trying. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just take him back. Took him back, and that was that. Like, we were together for a couple more months after that, turned into a year, and then turned into like a year and like 6-7 months or whatever. And yeah, that was that. That was like my first time crashing out. I threw that phone hard as at the back of his head because he had a knot. Like the next day, whenever we were talking about it, he had a knot on his head, and it was from that phone, bitch. I got good aim. Oh, I threw that phone so fucking hard. I was so mad. And he had the XS or the XS Max. Is that what it was called? Anyway, it was one of the big phones, like, you know, not the little ones. It was the big iPhone, the XS Max or something like that. Boom, threw it in the back of his head. Surely did. Yup, and started beating that ass. Yeah. But yeah, that was the story time about the first time I crashed out. Definitely wasn't the last time I crashed out. If you want to hear the other story times about my, you know, worser crash outs, let me know in the comments down below. But that is it for today's video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Turn that post notification bell on so you can get notified every time I post a brand new video. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.
Mwah. No balls.